listening to the Morning After podcast.
Are we recording just so I know when I should start being professional? Because right now I'm on my phone.
We've been recording since you walked in.
And I hear she's got that nasty woman's
disease.
Mm.
Okay, let me put my phone away. Hi, guys.
Hey, Lesh, you don't mind if I eat, do you?
You're already eating.
It's all about what you want.
I don't think y'all care about me. Y'all showed up here when y'all wanted to.
I was on time. Fun fact about to the folks out there, when I showed up, Lesh was in the bathroom.
I was not in the bathroom.
There you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
Why are you lying to the people?
Someone blew up the guest bathroom.
It
I'm
wasn't
not
me.
going to say who,
I
but
know y'all not about to play me like that. I already told y'all 2 days ago, don't start with y'all shit on this podcast. Okay? Let's keep it cute. Look.
That's Daddy right there.
No, this is Prank Sinatra.
I left you some eggs and stuff if you want some.
No, thank you.
They're really good.
I have my own eggs. I was born with them.
Oh, you got your own childbearing eggs?
Yep.
You want kids?
I would like kids.
You're a great nanny.
I am. I'm a great nanny. For everyone who knows, who doesn't know, nanny in Louisiana means godmother. I am the godmother to his daughter.
Yes.
She is my boo. That's my
She loves you very much.
I adore her. She's hell, though.
She can be shifty.
Shifty. She's so shady. She's such a shady baby.
She is.
You know how she did me? So, Kyle, were you here? I was Lamorne's +1 for, was it the night before?
The night before party, yeah.
I've been endeavoring to really step my fashion game up, right? I took time to comb my hair. That'll circle around later.
What happened to today?
Bitch.
Keep going.
Don't play with me.
Keep going. I see you wearing my hat.
I stole it.
I know you did.
And these sweatpants are yours too. But
Jeez, what the
Them socks might be mine too.
No, these are Ivy Park.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Bitches love Beyonce.
Beyonce don't send me shit.
Notorious thief.
Love Beyonce. I did pay for the sweatshirt though.
Okay.
Made it my own.
Yeah, clearly.
Cut it and stuff. Anywho, and so I come over here and I'm like, I see her reflection in the mirror and she's like walking towards me. She looked really sad. So I pick her up. She didn't have a nap that day because Elle was like, what's wrong with her? As she slept. And so I hug her and then she looks back at me, lays back down. And then she looks up. I sit down with her. She grabs my face with her little hands and I'm thinking she's about to give me a kiss or something. And she says, how did you get to be pretty? With this bewildered look on her face, you know, as if I look like Rasputia any other day.
I mean, it depends on the day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you look like Rasputia at all. I'm just saying in the eyes of a child, this is a fun fact, this is a misconception about children. Children know the truth and they know the way. They're looking inside of you.
You're the reason why your daughter is shady. I've landed on it. You're the reason why your daughter is shady and sometimey. And the kids on the playground are going to get that together.
Hold that thought. Kyle, what'd you do last night?
I'm going to go, but you go first because very interesting. What did you do last night?
Last night
what did you do, Larry? Because I'm watching the Lakers game. I'm watching the Clippers game. Well, Lakers played the Clippers. And they cut to JJ Redick, who's announcing. And behind JJ Redick, I see a man who comes out from behind him, and I swear it looked like you. Was that you?
No, I was at home. I was in bed.
No, that was you.
That was me. Okay.
All black people don't look alike.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then one of the most complete players in the league, Kawhi Leonard, doing it on the other end. Is this where you go if you're Ty Lue, or is the ball in James Harden's hands?
I'm going to Kawhi Leonard right here. I mean, he's the guy I would trust the most at the end of a game.
That's fair. Well, some of them do.
Some.
Charlie, when you get out of jail? My name's not Charlie. Oh, okay. You sure?
Like when they mixed up Michael Clark Duncan and Terry Crews?
Yeah.
I see that, though. I can see that.
R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan.
R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan.
So what happened?
Shout out to my boy Frenchie. My boy Frenchie used to work for the Clippers. He invited me to a game. And they were the best damn seats. It was literally right behind the announcer. So whenever the camera was up, I was fucking around. I was like, oh, this is my time. These are my hoop dreams. Yeah.
So not all the 50 million other times you're on TV. That was your time.
That was my time. Because I'm on TV as an actor and I go, well, that's expected because I've been doing it for a long time. And I audition and I train and it's like, okay, I got it. I can't play ball. and I can't always afford to go to games and sit that close.
Lies.
Okay, that's fair.
Very, very much so lies.
That's fair.
Okay.
But I don't want to afford to
Thank
spend that kind of money on seats.
Proper.
So shout out to Frenchie for hooking me up. But when I get there, my God, I feel like a child again.
Yeah.
Because you're watching the team that's in the basement, the Clippers, and you're watching the big brother, the Lakers, go at it. And and I'll say this now, I do think the Clippers will win the championship.
Bold.
But they are not better than the Lakers. I just think matchup wise, I think the Lakers still own them.
Are you saying that because LBJ is on there? And
Yeah, because
you happen
LeBron.
to be a fan favorite of LBJ?
Well, he's the greatest of all times.
Okay.
So I go, Anthony Davis is playing like a monster. Reeves, D'Lo. I'm not going to get into the mix of it all.
Okay.
The
weeds.
The weeds. You know some of these athletes.
Bitch.
What?
The way you said it. Are you trying to insinuate something?
What are you trying to insinuate?
Yeah, wait, well, who's insinuating what?
I know you. First of all, okay.
Oh, wait.
Lamorne and I got 20 years into this thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So I know this man.
Mm.
Oh, you know some of those athletes, right? Don't do me.
No,
I think Lesh is about to hit you with here's what we're not going to do. It's coming.
You better talk
I
to him,
have it.
Kyle.
I have it.
You better,
It's
you
coming.
better talk to him and let this man know what we not finna do.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What we not finna do. Continue your shady ass story.
Okay, so I see JJ Ray. Then I see you come out from behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it felt like this was those people who they're on TV for the first time. You start doing, I don't know what kind of creepy face it was. You were like,
Yeah, in the moment, what I should have did was just lick my lips and take my shirt off. But then I thought maybe they'll escort me out the arena, which could also be cool.
for just being too ripped.
I don't know, for selling sex. You can't solicit sex inside the crowd. Yeah,
That's
You
true.
guys,
That's
I
true.
love you too, but
That's
you
true.
guys are so unserious. Like, you're not serious people. Shout
gonna
out to
get-
Succession.
We're going to
Yeah.
get serious.
Okay.
We're going to get serious. Okay, how about this? Let's get serious for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. Here with my esteemed colleague, as always, to my right, Mr. Kyle Shevrin.
Hello.
Folks, we have a great show for you today. It's a very personal show. This is a very close to home show. This is a little sibling situation happening here. We have one of the dopest actors, TV hosts, writers, producers, all around TV star, movie star. She's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen.
And then the audience goes, who?
Listen, you've seen her on many things. In fact, she created a new podcast scripted series called Unlesh for Love. Kyle directed it. I'm in it. Lesh is starring in it. Please go check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Alesha Reneé.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
I know everybody in this room.
You do.
Yeah.
Lesh, we go way back.
Yes.
Like you alluded to that earlier.
Mhm.
We
Next year makes 20.
20 years.
20 years.
Holy, are you sure?
Bitch.
Next year?
2005.
Damn.
Can y'all curse on this podcast?
Feels so long ago.
Yeah, Kyle does all the swearing. I don't
trying not
do
to.
that shit.
Yeah, I want to. Oh.
Yeah.
I let Kyle get those swears out.
Yeah, next year makes 20.
20 years.
2 decades.
And I don't give you compliments often.
You've given me 3.
Yes, but this,
In
No,
20
2.
years?
Yeah, 20 years. No, 2. 2.
What?
1 I asked for.
my
Oh,
daddy always told me don't compliment these hoes.
So,
But-
okay, so you're averaging
No, you're
one
not a hoe,
compliment a
though.
year.
I'm about to take my earrings off.
He's on today. You got
He's
these are
on
quick.
one
These are
today.
flying over our
Oh,
head.
you're zipping them.
Yeah.
You're zipping them.
But
Let me wake up so I
No.
can get
Should have came with the 50 bulletproof vest on today, Lesh.
And I came supporting his merch and
can't
everything.
listen, and I came all gowned out today because I knew we had an angelic figure here, so I
Well,
had to
don't
dress
do
the
it.
part. Look at Kyle. Kyle just threw on a regular ass t-shirt
You did.
and some house socks.
No.
I
These
look
are
like a
dress
Compton
pants.
nigga.
These are
Looking extra regular.
Hood as fuck.
okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm so happy to be here, Kai.
Yes, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
The fun thing about this podcast is that sometimes we'll have just straight comedians on,
Mhm.
and then sometimes we'll have people who get a bit philosophical.
What do you mean?
Zach Levi. Zach Levi is a comedic actor,
Uh-huh.
but there's a different side of him
Mhm.
that a lot of people probably didn't know.
Yeah.
And if you and when you watch the podcast, you'll see that there's this whole acting is a separate thing from his true being, and he was dropping jewels on the show and dropping gems on the show. Today, we have a combination of both.
Thank you, boo.
She's one of the funniest people I know. But at the same time, I don't go to any other person for advice but you.
I'm about to cry.
Because you stupid. Don't be crying.
No, I'm about to cry. That is the nicest thing Ella's ever said to me in almost 20 years. And I didn't know all that.
No,
That's a
bitch.
third compliment. Third compliment.
And I
That's
didn't
three.
ask
That's
for it.
3. So you'll get another one in 10 years.
I know.
You still ugly.
Bitch. Thank you, Pooh. And
Yes.
You know, I feel the same. I love you very much.
Let's walk us through. So we're going to get to how we all know each other.
Okay.
But walk us through how you got to the point, like where you're from and how you got to the point where we met.
Houston, Texas, originally Lake Charles, Louisiana, small town USA.
Mm-hmm.
Ella and I met in 2005, the start of 2005. Should we do the New Faces search? We going that far back?
Yeah, new face. Well, you want me to explain New Faces? Or you got
Yes.
it? So New Faces. So we met at BET,
Mm-hmm.
Black Entertainment Television, or based on the way they were paying us, broke entertainment
And treating us. Oop.
Love them though. I genuinely love them.
When
Haven't been back since.
When I become as known and as rich as my brother, then I will share his sentiments. While I am still trying to stay off the street corner in the pole, those sentiments expressed are Lamorne's and Lamorne's alone. Because I may need them to hire me. You never know.
Well, I said I love them. That's what I said. I said I love them.
But niggas were nigging.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a great learning experience being there.
Truth.
Truths, very honest, brutal people.
Yes.
And it definitely helped us grow.
Yeah.
But BET hired, they were looking for new talent, and they did this nationwide search. And then 2 of the 5 people they found were you and me. And instantly, we became best friends.
Family.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Mostly from the shared experiences of being played to the left as if we did not exist.
Mm-hmm.
The least paid,
Mm-hmm.
the most worked
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of instances. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a lot of man on the street shits
Mm-hmm.
before you got hot wired.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing BET Now,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did that together.
Yep.
And hot wired together.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, we just a lot of our projects we landed together.
Now, you started, so was this your first time being on TV?
That was my very first time. Yeah, I went to school for law.
Wait, what?
Y'all didn't know that?
You're going to
I
be
knew
a
that.
lawyer?
You knew that.
I knew that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Can't you see that? Me arguing people down left
I mean,
and right,
I know you love to
negotiating my way
argue.
out of things.
That is
Don't
the
do that. Don't do me.
precursor for
Kyle,
being a
you
good
know
lawyer.
You know what we're not finna do? Okay. Add that to the list of things we ain't finna do.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but then one day I was like, arguing for my money for the rest of my life, it's not sitting well in my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I changed my major to visual media, mass communications. BET started the search. I entered in Houston, Texas, and then
And then you got
haven't looked back. No
Now-
formal training.
Now, so once you started that, did you
Yes.
feel like, oh shit, like I think this is what I want to do? Because there's different parts. There's hosting and then there's acting too.
I was doing like a version of this in my high school. Broadcast network. Me and one of my good guy friends, Robert Gillette, at that time. So yeah, I think
You said Robert Goulet?
Gillette. Robert Gillette.
Is that the fancy way of saying Robert Goulet?
No, his name's Gillette. He black.
Goulet.
Wait, are you talking about did your high school do the morning
The morning
announcements?
news and, the announcements.
Oh, you
is
did
exactly
those?
it. I
Really?
did those.
Yeah, I did those for a little bit too. They're kind of fun.
Yeah. And Mr. Malinsky, my broadcast journalism teacher, was like, Pickles, like he used to call me Pickles.
What?
And I called him Big Red.
Wait, who called you
Hold on,
this?
hold on.
My broadcast journalism
Leash.
Teacher?
Mhm.
You guys were that close?
Yeah.
Leash.
No.
You called him
It
Mr.
wasn't-
Pickle?
No, I called him Big Red and he called me Pickles.
You called this man Big Pickle.
No, fool. He called
Hold on
me
a
Pick.
sec.
Knock it off.
He called you Redbone.
Now,
and you
Mr.
called him
Montgomeryy.
Big Pickle.
Now,
Mr. Montgomery.
Shout out to Mr. Montgomery.
Oh,
He
he put
was
it-
Big Pickle.
Was it a kosher
Mr.
pickle?
Did you fuck Mr. Montgomery?
I wanted to.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He was young. I told him this too later. This is so inappropriate. When I told him this, I was one of those like hot in the ass like students. First of all, we're skipping everywhere, but I didn't lose my virginity until my freshman year, typical freshman year in college, but I was just ready. Wasn't the guy that I was dating. He just lucked up. Anyways, back to Mr. Montgomery. I would sit in the front of Mr. Montgomery's class and he would always wear these nut crunching pants that just showed his bulge. And when I tell y'all that was Big Pickle. You hear me? Close your mouth, honey.
How old were you? I should have told you to close your mouth.
Yeah.
That's a teacher. That man could have served prison time.
I didn't do anything. And he didn't do anything. We never acted on it.
First
I
of
was
all,
like,
Mr. Montgomery, don't go to school with a
17?
bunch of children with your dick out.
Yeah, with your nuts just
I don't
scrunched
I don't
up.
think he tried. It was just like,
Oh, he only had tight
come on.
pants.
yeah.
He couldn't wear basketball shorts?
You might have been able to see it even in hooping shorts. Some men are that blessed.
Yep, facts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Anywho.
know.
I don't want to know that you have a tickler.
I don't have a tickler.
You said you wouldn't know.
Yeah, because I don't have a
He's not
10-inch penis.
No, he's not a teacher, he's saying. He wouldn't know. He's not a teacher.
I'm not a teacher with a
Yeah.
10-inch penis.
Yeah.
I thought you were insinuating you have a tickler. I was about to say L.
Ask some of your friends.
Hey.
Bitch, why would you bring that up? I still owe you 2
tea.
screws. If you are Lamorne's friend and you're interested in all this brown sugar, the first 2 people to sign up, call me.
Mm.
And if you're Mr. Montgomery, bring it back.
But no, I told him that. I ran into him happenstance in the streets, New York City. I hear someone say, Miss, and he says my government last name, stays in this room. And I was like, because not many people know that. They know me as Alesha Reneé.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I knew it was somebody from Houston. Lo and behold, it was Mr. Montgomery, who goes by Mr. Brown now.
Oh, because he got married.
No. He took his mother's maiden name.
Oh, he
because
took his
I think she
man's name.
Left this,
He
no,
needed
she
to
left
change
it.
his identity.
She left this.
That's what it
He's
sounds
no
like.
longer with us.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah.
I figured once you're on the registry, they got to shift you over.
Yeah.
You got to change your name. So.
I never did anything to him.
Yeah.
Do you?
Not to say I didn't want to.
Okay.
It's funny you bring up Mr. Brown, Alicia, because Mr. Brown. No, I'm just
Don't
kidding.
do that. He does live here now. He does live here now.
Mr. Montgomery is here or Mr. Brown is here?
Mr.
Mr.
Brown.
Montgomery Brown.
Mr. Montgomery, the artist formerly known as Mr. Brown.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Mr. Brown, the artist formerly known as Mr. Montgomery.
Okay. Now, you wanted to smash Mr. Montgomery, but did you want to smash Mr. Brown?
It's the same person.
Yeah, but it's 100
He's
years
saying
later.
years later.
Oh, he was still cute. You
He's
know,
still-
black don't crack. We stick around, honey. So he still looked good.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Even
know
though,
what I'm saying?
even though black don't crack, and even though Morgan Freeman has always been 100 years old,
Always.
he's always been cracked.
No, he's always looked the same though. At
Yeah.
least he's kept it consistent.
When this man was 12,
Uh-huh.
this man, I mean, he's my favorite. He's one of the greatest of all time.
Go.
But that man
Really?
has been wise.
Yeah. He's getting the senior discount as a
I
kid.
know. It's like you get the senior and the infant discount.
Shameful.
You got to pay for nothing.
Oh, man.
Shameful. So yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So that's my long journey into journalism.
Into journalism. And so what got you into the mode of realizing that in this business you have to create and you have to do other things?
Honestly, you and Charlemagne.
Mm-hmm. For those who don't know who Charlemagne
Charlemagne
is.
the God. Radio Hall of Famer,
Mhm.
two-time New York best-selling timer.
2 top?
Yep. Author.
2 times?
Yeah, 2 times, both books.
God damn.
Yeah, twice. Dua.
I wish I read.
Who also executive produced the
Yeah.
our
Unleash-
show,
yeah,
Unleash for
Unleash for
Love.
Love.
That's available now on Audible.
Hey.
But yeah, you guys, I remember you actually were the first person to get me to pivot away from how I thought the trajectory was supposed to go. Originally, when BET was like doing their search, it was to find 2 new hosts for 106 in Park.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now, Lamorne off the gate never wanted that job. He always had his eyes set on acting.
Mhm.
I did not realize how you can use one opportunity to open up doors for another.
Mhm.
At that time, for me, I was like, well, yeah, I think I would be a good host for it, for the visibility. But the more I started getting into like improving because of your encouragement and whatnot, I was like, maybe I don't want to do 106 the whole time.
Yeah.
And so you helped me to pivot away from that. So then I studied at UCB
Mhm.
and again at Lamorne's urging
Mhm.
out of New York. And then I just really found like it felt good to like figure out things on the fly.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I knew I'd love to make people laugh. I am not as wise in finding the funny as Elle is. Like he's more versed in that space. I mean, he's been studying improvisation for umpteen million
It
years.
doesn't do me studying improv. God did that. God.
You see why I don't like to give you compliments?
I'm just saying it came straight from the source.
Yes.
Tap right here. That's why I'm wearing all this.
I have God-given
White.
talent and ability too.
I know.
It's not going to get you into heaven. Knock it off.
Well, this gown will. This house shoes. God gonna see me and be like,
Knock
man,
it
I know
off.
you've been fucking up.
Come
brother.
on,
Come
brother.
on,
You
yeah.
look clean.
Been waiting.
Gates are open.
Been waiting. But yeah, I think it's just as any creative, a lot of us in this space, we're all creatives. You can keep knocking on the door no matter how great people tell you that you are. Sometimes there's other parts of the politics that have nothing to do with your talent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think to get your shit off, you kind of just have to figure out, okay, well, let me just figure out what would it look like. You guys used to ask me that all the time. Well, Charlamagne would always say, Lesh, like it's gonna happen for you. All it takes is the right one. Lamorne would tell me all the time, sometimes you may have to take a different route to get to it. Maybe just create your own. But Lamorne creates. Like you guys write. You guys are creative part. How much do your audience know about your relationship?
A lot. Yeah.
Good amount.
This is the squad here.
Yeah, creative partners.
Yeah.
You guys both write. I don't write. So I come up with really good concepts. And so Unlesh for Love started off as Is This 30? And then shout out to Sarita Wesley, my creative partner in this particular project. She came in and helped to give it, bone, more flesh. And we adapted Unlesh for Love.
Nice. Very, very nice. Now, Unleash for Love, I mean, Kyle, you directed it. It has a lot to do with, well, mostly relationships.
Yes.
And it's very close to home to you in particular.
Yeah.
My question to you is what's going on in your love life that made you say, man, I'm going to write something about this shit.
Shit show. What do you mean?
A shit show?
You've been there for almost 20 years. You know the tomfoolery. It's like they say, those who can't do, teach.
You got to write about what you know.
You got to write about what you know. But you got to find beauty for ashes. And it's like, we're all of us, while we're trying to find our person, like you'll go through experiences, and why should they just sit by the wayside, right? Like, but the thing that I love about Unleash for Love is that it's relatable to everybody, right? It's not a woman's scripted, audio series. It's for everyone. You know, there are guys that see themselves in these characters. Maybe they've been some of these characters.
Yeah. Maybe the guys have been inside of some of them characters.
I haven't seen a penis in forever.
You want to talk about that? You want to? I mean, the camera's
Maybe
right
later.
here. Because the camera's right here.
We can unpack that.
We can unpack that.
Do you like going on first dates, Lesh?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't dislike the dating experience. Here's why. I love people. I love like finding out new things about them. I think that, the only way we'll get better is if we just keep sharpening our pencil. I think it's exhausting sometimes. But I'm also slow to get really intimate with people.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I keep it really surface until like I see, oh, you're not just like dick and balls. Like you actually have a brain. And you don't just have like a nice smile. Like there's personality there. There's razzle dazzle.
What about the man that doesn't have a brain but has everything else, but he a little stupid?
You mean my exes?
But you're not willing to you're not willing to bring them up? You're not willing to build them up?
This ain't Build-A-Bear. First of all, this ain't Build-A-Bear. I've built every single ex that I dated up, and that's what has me on this couch right now talking about Unleash for Love, my shit show dating pass. So this is what we're not doing. I think some of the things that we did when we were in our 20s was fine. Now that we're older, it's like, I kind of like you to have like some of your shit together, good sirs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like going on first dates too.
Yeah.
I find them fun. But I think all three of us we have the gift of gab, so we can talk.
That's fair.
But I think a lot of people going on first dates is scary, or they have a lot of anxiety around it. It's like, what do I wear? What do we talk about? What happens if they don't like the place I pick?
Yeah.
And then they kind of put on a facade, and like you'll go mad if you do that and you're not yourself.
I went on a first date recently with a guy, and it was very clear that he was in his head the entire time, which I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I'm like this. I mean, you guys know. Like I've known everyone here through Lamorne. I think you said we'll unpack all that later. For at least 10 years now, for as long as I've lived out here.
Yeah.
I'm consistently myself. Everyone's shaking their head.
No, you have to be.
Like,
You have to be. Because I also think, like, again, going on first dates to me is a lot of fun because you're meeting someone new. You get to learn about a new story. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of people are super uncomfortable in those positions.
Yeah.
But something I realized a while back is putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations actually trains you to be more comfortable in the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, and to me, it wasn't only in my personal life, it helps, but in your professional life. So, when you have to give that report in front of your office, it's not that daunting, or if you have to like talk in front of the class, it's not that scary.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I like going on first dates.
Like, I'm always curious when I talk to you guys, more specifically Elle, about like dates and stuff like that. Or even I'm Lamorne's +1 a lot of times when he goes to like different events and stuff like that. And my brother can be a little hesitant to move around in a room.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't have time to talk to all these people, man.
Which is so mind-boggling to me because you have this big, beautiful personality. But I think I can also see it because I'm sure people are probably like, dance, puppet, make me laugh.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Robbie, you all right?
Almost a spit take.
Well, because like I'm a very, and all the folks out there that have been watching the podcast or following my career, you guys know I'm a very serious person, and I'm very straight.
You've never met a joke a day in your life.
Yeah, I'm not a humorous guy.
Yeah.
So when people come up to me and expect me to tap dance like I did on New Girl, I go, okay. And I'll do it a little bit.
Just this once.
Just this one time, but then I'm done.
But it's always weird though when I talk to my guy friends that I know have these big, beautiful personalities, and it's like, is it the heavy lifting that you guys feel you have to do? Because maybe the woman that you're sitting opposite of, assuming she's a woman, you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you guys feel like y'all have to do the heavy lifting? More specifically, women in LA, because
I feel like
they don't eat.
Yeah, I feel like I do. But it's hit or miss. That's why I'm single right now. It's hit or miss.
Well, there's many reasons why you're single right now, but we'll unpack that later.
That mean?
Well, all three of us are single, so it's like we're basically all taking shots at each other. Spider-Man meme.
No, but you've known of some of my past situations. Like I've had you draft. Certain breakup letters.
I audit every.
Damn, you just exposed your ghostwriter?
Well, I edit. I edit.
Like, is this insensitive? Is this stupid? I'm trying to.
Lamorne ran by. Can I say this?
Yeah, sure.
We'll just say just this one. It was this person that he had no business spending as much time with this particular person as he did. And I tell him that all the time. And this is just a note for all men. Just because you tell a woman that you're not ready for anything serious and you keep doing serious type things with that person. And so meanwhile, back at the ranch, they're like developing feelings, that does not excuse you from taking responsibility for whatever feelings that they feel.
This is years ago. I've matured since then.
Yes, he's not. I've trained him well, ladies. You're welcome.
Look at me.
And so he had me edit this breakup letter, and he was starting off with, "No easy way to say this, gal." I said, "Sir."
No easy way to say this.
Say this, gal.
Hold on. She said a breakup. You wrote a handwritten letter?
No, it was a text.
Oh, I was about to say,
no text.
Okay.
That's not better, Kyle.
No, now I'm just
There's
picturing
no easy
Lamorne
way
like
to say this.
Yeah, I'm picturing you at a desk like writing like, "Hey, there's no easy way to say this, girl." Like, you got music in the background.
I said, "Sir, I'm gonna stop you right there. You have been inside this lady, and you want to tell this woman
mentally, because I'm a virgin still. I've mentally penetrated a lot of women.
How did my goddaughter get here? The store dropped her ass off.
Immaculate reception.
God is good. You know what I'm saying?
I said, "Sir, you are not about to draft this lady, so there's no easy way to say this, gal."
Yeah.
I don't even know where we were going with this train of thought. We just ended up on this shit show.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I meet some women and they're great, but it's hard because one, I have a child, so and I co-parent, so 50% of the time she's with her mom, 50% of the time she's with me. Then on top of that, I work, and I like you said, we create, you have obligations to other things, and fatherhood being at the top of that. I go, man, I just don't think I have the space in my life.
Yeah.
That wasn't my excuses were a lot different back then before Lily was here. But now Lily's here. I got a kid.
Blame everything on the kid. Well, you got to blame everything on the kid. Yeah, I've taken on the mantle of finding Elle his wife. So if you think you are a good match for my brother from another mother, slide in my DMs. At least I'll have some kind of action in my DMs. I'll take what I can get. Just joking.
Them DMs are dry?
I get some sliding.
You're dry, but the DMs are not.
Bitch.
You said it.
I'm never dry.
You hear that, fella?
Aquafina ain't the only Aquafina around here. Okay, that's fine. Shout out to Nora. But yeah, no. It would be great to find you a good someone. I'd love a good sister in love.
Where are you trying to meet guys? Is it in person, IRL? Is it on IG? Is it on apps? Where are you trying to find guys?
I think wherever.
Quality guys.
Quality. Ideally, it'd be great to meet them in real life, but guys don't really talk. It's so funny you say that. Lamorne has a really good friend, Billy. And when we were in Italy for Lamorne's birthday, I pulled Billy aside and I was like on some real shit because we're all family. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? And I asked this because Lamorne has a lot of fine ass friends. And for whatever reason, they don't pull up to my bumper, except one. One person who slid through my DM, and he was like, Lamorne sent me. But he had just, do we say names? Bleep it out.
Is that guy married?
No, is he now? At that time, we're going to bleep that out, right?
Yeah, we'll bleep it out.
Okay.
Don't worry.
At that time, though, he had just had something in the press that was like really bad. I
Oh.
want to say it was like abuse.
Oh,
And I was like, I know, like, hell, Lamorne did not send you. The devil sent you. Get behind me, Satan.
Listen, when you open up them gates, the devil sometimes come in.
And we don't need the devil in. We need to leave the devil out.
Yeah.
But Billy said something, and I keep trying to drill this home to Elle, but we've been doing this for 20 years, and we are family. That it's kind of hard to pivot away at this point. So I have to figure something out. But he said men won't want to do you because you're Lamorne's sister, and no one's going to do their boy's sister, and I need to get done. So I said to Lamorne, if they don't want to do me and I need to get done, we have to pivot our verbiage. So is it, okay, this is Alesha, my best friend. So maybe that's a poll. Let's do a poll here.
We poll. No. We actually do a lot of polling on this podcast.
We do a lot
Let's
of polling.
do a poll.
Okay.
Do you do your boy's sister? Because
that type of poll. Sorry.
Oh, y'all are talking about
Nope.
Respect me.
We're trying to.
Respect my
you gotta
ears.
Respect yourself first.
You just said you need to be done.
I need to get done.
Easy bake oven.
That's
Ding.
Turn the timer on.
Alicia's done. You can go home now.
Yeah.
Don't y'all want that from me? Like women.
Well, I tried to set you up with somebody that was going to do you.
Tried to set me up with Emmanuel Lustin. Do y'all know who Emmanuel Lustin is?
No, is he a small person? It sounds like a small person name.
That's Emmanuel Lewis.
Fuck. Okay, sorry.
Wrong Emmanuel.
Oh, sorry.
Have y'all seen the Instas where the women are getting the massages?
Oh, no.
Dig down.
Set her up with that
That's
guy. No.
He was so dead ass. It's like he didn't know. He said, I found this. He said, Lesh, I got a massage for you. And I'm thinking dope because it was around my birthday. And I said, that's like Lamorne to take care of me. He knows I've been stressed out and whatnot. And so he sends me the thing and I go on, and he said, and also, I think you guys would be great to date. I go on this man's page. He is full fisting a woman whilst giving her.
Okay, in Larry's defense, and I saw this too, the videos we first saw of this guy were on IG, right? Yeah. They're edited in a way where you only see, they look like a legit, it's very erotic massage though.
Kyle.
Then when we logged on, and we saw this dude's page on Twitter or on X, and X is X-rated. Anything goes on there. We saw the full clips.
Yeah, that I was like, oh, my bad.
That was after he had already
My guy.
made the connection.
I knew who he was because I don't know what videos y'all are watching.
How you know this guy?
Because the videos I saw, whoever I follow has been double tapping left and right because he shows up on my Explorer page quite often. I don't know what massages you've seen. The massages that I have seen, these women are face down, ass up, getting their lower backs massaged while he's got two cheeks in his face.
So there is a massage.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir?
Shout out to Emmanuel Lustin.
So those are the people that Lamorne is trying to set me up with. And I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to say their names because some of them are now in relationships or whatever. But I'm like, why didn't you hook me up with this person? Why didn't you hook me up with that person? His response is always, you don't hook me up with anybody. He has screwed a few of my friends.
No, mentally.
Mentally.
I'm a virgin.
You've dropped some dick off to a few of my friends.
Mental dick.
No.
Wait, hold on real quick.
Mental vagina.
I just want to know, and I think the people are going to want, because we didn't put a button on it.
Yes.
Did you use the gift card he got you for the Emmanuel Lewis guy?
Emmanuel Lustin.
Oh, sorry, Emmanuel Lustin. Sorry.
There isn't anything that Emmanuel Lewis can massage on me. I do think he's in the upper room.
He's still here.
No, he's not.
Emmanuel Lewis is still with us.
Is Emmanuel Lewis? Webster, right? Isn't that Webster?
Look up. You got the computer right in front of you.
That's Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman's
the
in the
other
upper
black
room.
man.
Emmanuel Lewis out there in Atlanta living.
Oh,
Sure.
dude. Yeah, I saw him.
Is he the boxer?
Oh,
Emmanuel-
Am I all
no.
black people looking like? I know the devil
Yeah.
is a lie.
Dude,
That's who
okay.
you thought. I was trying to.
I saw Emmanuel Lewis in Atlanta when we were in Atlanta. I saw him. I was at a crosswalk. Emmanuel Lewis pulled up in a Cadillac Escalade, iced out. He was iced out, insane diamonds. There was a bunch of cops next to me. And he just looked at them and he was like, "Yo, what up?" And they were like, it was weird, dude. I never saw him before.
I
Shout
want
out
no
Emmanuel
parts of
Lewis.
that.
Well, I mean, you never know. See, this is what I think the problem is.
Okay.
Because you just said I don't want no parts of that based off of he's an old TV star.
That's
you know,
not-
you
that's
don't want
not-
you don't want
how
to be
did you-
with famous people.
No, how did
You
you,
know what I'm
get
saying?
there?
He's got a lot of diamonds, nice car.
How
and
did you land there?
Well, I'm trying to figure out why you don't want somebody like Emmanuel
He's
Lewis.
1 foot tall.
What's all? You never know. People,
I believe in a short king, but not that short.
Leash, that's discrimination.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. See,
That's my back already hurt. So I'm supposed to pick him up and put him on my hip and say, "Baby, it's gonna be all right."
Yeah, that's how you find love.
Nigga,
That's how you find love. You got to open, because here's the thing. And you know, and here's the misconception about me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm open. You know what I'm saying? Any lady out there that want to get a piece of my mental, I'll give them a piece of my mental.
I bet you will.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll drop off knowledge to
I'm
them.
sure you're gonna drop it off.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. I get practice. You know why? So when I meet my wife, I done mentally penetrated everybody.
You got the reps in.
Put
Wait,
knowledge
Leash,
off.
do you have a type?
Yeah.
What's your type?
Alive.
Emmanuel
That's a
Lewis-
good start.
So far, Emmanuel Lewis, alive.
He's checking that box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm a big girl,
Mhm.
I'd like you to at least
Define
be
big.
tall.
Okay.
Don't do me.
You just said it. I'm a big
Don't
girl.
do me.
When people say I'm a big girl, immediately a Lizzo song come on and everybody be like, "Oh, that's what you mean." Hell yeah, for the big women.
Is there not a visual asset to this? Why do you guys have all these cameras? Are they
Oh,
not
yeah,
taking
there-
in all this brown sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so alive and tall.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't even say the height, but yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay, just alive.
What's a good height for men? What's the average height for men?
The average in America, the average male height is 5'8".
So can we at least do 6 and even? An even number?
Yeah, you can do whatever
5'11"?
you want.
Listen, it's your life. How tall are you?
5'8".
So you're 5'8".
5'7". 5'7".
So you want somebody that's a little bit taller than you.
At least taller than me with heels on.
Okay.
I want to feel safe. You know, women need 2 things. We need protection and provision. And what that looks like will differ from every woman, right? A woman needs to feel protected and provided for,
Mhm.
right? So for me, I'd like to feel, because I am a tall woman with curves,
Mhm.
I'd like to feel small in the arms of my guy.
You know how you can feel small?
What?
Don't be 5'8". Take the goddamn heels off.
I'm 5'7".
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm hungry. My stomach is growling.
Here we go.
What is there we go, babe?
Here we go.
My stomach is growling.
Says you want to feel small. You talking about eating?
I think Emmanuel Lewis, though. I think Emmanuel Lewis could
I want
provide
to feel
protection.
small. Let me
wanna
get
feel-
some of them eggs.
I want to feel dainty. I didn't take the food. You offered it to me and I passed up on it.
I was just gonna say, I think Emmanuel Lewis could provide protection because no one's going to attack a small person.
That's right. And they respect him so much. He's such a powerful figure in the
I'd like
community.
to ease away from Emmanuel Lewis and let's focus on something
Emmanuel
that
Lustin.
you want your sister to get double fisted by a
I don't know what you like. I don't know what you're into. Hollywood's a strange world.
1 minute you're trying to pass me off on to, was it Rick?
Rick Glassman?
He did nothing, by the way.
What do you mean?
I slid when I supported the episode, because I support all
Thank you.
you guys' works.
Mhm.
And he reposted and he said, "Thank you." And I said, "What's up, Rick?" But in the "what's up,"
Mm-hmm.
there's a few of your friends whose DMs I slid into.
Oh, you slide in which ones?
I don't mind. I'm not that woman that like minds sliding in and making the first, go at it. There's a few guys, I can't say some of their names because they're in relationships now, but
Right.
at that time they weren't.
Be honest.
Hmm?
How many of my friends have you smashed?
None, unfortunately. You
Wow.
got a few of them that I want to pull up.
Who?
No.
I don't know.
Guys?
You know a few of them.
I don't know.
You know a few already because I've told you off camera.
Only one of these guys is married. You know what I'm saying?
Family. Stop.
You from the South?
Full stop. It's just like what, don't do me. But it's like what Billy said. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's weird. That's why I was like, okay, see, when it comes to women, I said, Elle, I don't mind you introducing me as your sister because I don't want to be a cock blocker.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to men, you have to just say, this is Alesha. And I'm sure they're going to be like, oh, you know, no, that's family. That's like family. But at least let me get in the fucking door. Let me have a shot.
Yeah, you want them asking like, hey, Larry, what's the deal with
Yes.
Alesha? And then that's
Ask
when he
about
goes like,
me.
oh, well, she's single. She's funny.
But we've been doing it for so long that I'm like, he doesn't know how. And I don't know how either because I find myself saying, oh, this is my brother because it's secondhand and we are family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think I'm he's my emergency contact. Can never contact him in the case of an emergency.
I just don't know the codes to your.
You have the code. You have the code. I
I
gave you the
so
code.
many codes to memorize. I got so many credit cards.
It's in
PIN numbers.
phone. I
safes.
sent it.
You sent it in my phone?
Anyways, yes,
Is
Lamorne.
it in the contacts or in the text thread?
Let me tell you something. This is how I know we fucked up. How I fucked up. Because I made him and my female best friend my emergency contacts. This is why I need a man. I need someone consistent that I'm like.
Emmanuel Lewis. E-Man.
Something had happened and I needed to. No. Elle was having something in Vegas and he asked for my brother, my biological brother, hey, can I get, I'm hungry. I'm so sorry.
Or pregnant.
Can y'all hear that?
Oh, no. Could be pregnant.
Oh my God, are you eating for two?
Oh, you are glowing.
Well, I'm black.
Hey.
Black sticks around. And so Lamorne, I said, Lamorne, you have my brother's number, you have my dad's number, you have my mom's number. Why are you asking me for Darren's number? He's like, I do. I said, nigga, you're my emergency contact.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him specific instructions. God forbid, if anything happens to me, call my brother, then call my dad, and then call my mom.
Do you have my brother's number?
1000%.
Are you ready to get pulled?
Huh?
She's been saying she has been, but
Pull.
We poll the fans.
about you
I
specifically.
thought you meant the good pull.
No.
No.
That's coming later.
Okay.
We poll the fans
Okay.
specifically about you. So we take to the streets.
Today?
Past few days.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been off of social media, so I missed it.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Um,
Was I supposed to participate in that?
No.
We just have the fans
no.
ask questions that, and they've sent us. Do you have any of them? Or this is just it?
I think I'm supposed to have half of those.
Yeah, okay.
Will I still get actually polled?
We
Well,
will
that's
see,
up to
depending
you.
on how the episode does. Yeah.
Okay.
You could get pulled. What's the worst thing someone can do on a first date?
Lie.
Oh, man, you had that fast.
I hate a liar. Ooh, I hate a
But
liar.
even on the first date, you're still figuring things out. You don't know if I don't know if I could tell you the truth.
No, because I'm a Scorpio.
The fuck does that got to do with anything?
Loyalty. If I can't trust you, and like, if I can't trust, it's really hard to get my trust back once you do something to disrupt my trust. I'm not even gonna lie,
What if
and I'm
they're
not even
lying?
saying that's something I'm really proud
But
of.
what if they're lying to protect you?
Huh?
What if they're lying to protect you?
No, tell me the truth.
You can't. No, it's not for everybody. Sometimes. What if they work? For a
We've known
government
each other
official?
for 20 years, and
Uh-huh.
you've never lied to me, and I've never lied to you.
Yeah.
The moment you start, then I'm gonna be like, I can't trust you.
Also, don't work for the government. You know what I'm saying? Covert ops.
Am I on a date with somebody from Covered Up?
You might
Could be.
Are they the ops?
No, they could be covert. So so certain jobs you don't want now. So no Emmanuel Lewis, no Emmanuel Lustin, nobody in the CIA, FBI, no damn Marines,
So I want
Navy
you to be
SEAls.
this tall to ride this ride. I don't want you fisting everybody from here to Kalamazoo.
At least you know he knows
And
how
I'd like to
do
be
it.
able to trust the words that come out of your mouth. And I'm asking for too much, and I'm asking for too much.
Yeah, you by yourself on that couch.
What's wrong with you men?
Go ahead, get
I'm
yourself
single.
a little
I'm single
fist
because
action.
I
Don't group us all
be
together.
single. I don't have a hard time getting penis. You guys are out here slanging dick on every corner. It's not hard for a woman to get penis. You just want the right penis.
Okay. Well, the right penis is
Did you say the white penis?
could have been. That's not what I said.
I'm
but
open to Anglo-Saxons
Oh God.
for sure.
Lesh does not discriminate.
Yeah.
Discriminate. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta be like
Anglo-Saxon. When is the last time someone used that?
You just gotta be, if he's gonna be of the John B persuasion, he just if he's gonna be an other, he just has to be a bad bitch. That's all I'm saying.
I see. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So if he's gonna be of an other, he has to be a bad bitch. But if he's
he
black,
has to
he
get
just
the
can't be
culture.
Emmanuel Lewis.
He can't be a regular bitch.
Yeah. Shout out to Emmanuel Lewis out there, man.
Yeah, why is he catching all these strays? He didn't ask for that energy, Lamorne.
He's not. You're the one.
We're
you're the one
hyping
throwing
him up.
them bullets.
We hyping him up.
Okay, question. What's the weirdest thing a friend has ever done in your house?
Literally came over, took a shit, and then left. For sure.
Wait, you did that today?
I did not.
Yeah, you literally did
Right.
that today.
I came over and peed because I walked.
I did not hear. We just heard a thump, and I don't know. I don't know any peas that are just one thump. Okay.
I'm trying to get chose. Why are you lying?
Well, everyone knows girls take shits, but
You ever walk past a girl's bathroom in a gym? Oh, it's the worst.
yeah.
Oh, no, for sure.
The women that be fucking
Women
it
are
up.
disgusting. And I'm talking about like period stuff everywhere, toilets not flat. First of all, Joey, you're married. Relax. You've seen everything in the toilet, okay?
Mm.
The married guy in here shaking, shivering in his timbers. Knock it off. No, the women's restroom is horrendous.
I know.
However, I did not take a dump today. Today.
I know you didn't.
Today I did it. Today I just peed and then I went for a nice leisure rest of walk until you guys decided to be professional and show up for the job that you asked me to come here to do.
Professional is one way people describe us.
I don't know. Professional pole thumpers.
Even more embarrassing than that time I came to visit you.
And screwed one of my good girlfriends upstairs in my second bedroom. You know you did, and you know you did it. And then you were staying at my place because Lamorne had moved to the West Coast. So then he was staying at my place. Whenever he would come in town, he would stay at my house. And disappeared for like 2 days. I was trying to track him down, trying to track her down because she was staying at my house. Couldn't find them.
Yeah.
They were fucking.
We were in your house still.
In my house.
Yeah. We ordered snacks and we just stayed in the room and we mentally penetrated
That
each other.
bedroom was above mine.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So hence why I say it is my mission to knock down one of Lamorne's friends. To knock down two of Lamorne's friends.
At the same time?
No, not together.
Leash, that is
You got to go to
disgusting.
Paris for that.
Yeah.
I at least want one of them. One friend. Before I get into my serious relationship, it is my mission to knock down a friend of Lamorne.
We actually have a
Truth.
question here.
Mhm.
This question's from a fan named R. Glassman, aka Ricky Steamboat. I want to dip my toe in your pool. Will you be my black girlfriend?
You're full of shit, Rick. Because I slid in your DMs and Rick left me on red.
Yeah, it's a tactic.
What's the tactic?
It's a tactic. It's just what men do. We keep you guessing.
No, don't keep me
We're
guessing.
like, I'm not gonna read. I'm
not the person that you need to keep guessing because I'm very black and white. This you know.
We don't know that. Well, we know you're mixed.
I'm not mixed.
Oh.
I am Creole.
Colonized.
Accurate. More accurate. My people have been colonized.
Nice. Yes.
I am not mixed.
Okay.
I say that to say, I slid in his DMs and Rick just paid me dust.
Being in this industry for so long,
Yes.
you have friends who are stylists. You've had to deal with stylists.
Mhm.
Question for you,
Yes.
because I've been in this situation before, but this is coming from a fan, so I didn't write this. What's the most embarrassing thing you've had to wear on camera?
Oh, God. You know, early in our career, as if things have changed. But more specifically, like when we first got to BET, I couldn't afford a stylist. So a lot of the things were just stuff out of my closet.
Corduroys.
Yes.
A lot of corduroys.
And I'm tall, like, so and I just wore what I could afford, a lot of my early BET days, and I look at the red carpet pictures and I'm like, my God. Or even some of the squirrels that I would wear, squirrels wigs, before, no, this is me, bitch. I know you tried it.
That's your real hair?
Yeah.
From
You
God?
tried it?
From God? Did God give that hair to an Indian woman and she shaved it off for profit and gave it to you?
So, because I'm just talking to you now, Kyle. Okay.
Oh,
You've
Lord.
seen my hair.
Well,
Don't do me.
I don't.
Okay. You've seen my hair.
Yeah.
Don't do me. Some of the wigs that I would wear before I had some money to get my wigs custom made were just, so the rat traps on.
So the wigs are bad, the
Yeah, the wigs
patches
were
on the
bad.
elbows. But what about that King Magazine shoot you did? Shout out. She was in King Magazine, everybody. If you don't know, King Magazine was like hustler.
Yeah. Wait, it was like Hustler?
Yeah.
It was not like Hustler. Relax.
Kind of.
The issue that I was in actually had Kim K on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know she does it for the culture.
That video was leaked accidentally, not on purpose.
So yeah, no, I looked great. I don't have any regrets. I think that it's beautiful when women are able to have their female form and it's done well. I wasn't naked.
No.
I was sexy. I felt good. I felt great. And yeah, I don't have any regrets about that.
Did Playboy call you afterwards? They were like, "What's up? We see you on your way."
They actually did not, but you know who did? Maxim.
Maxim
wanted me to be a part of their Hot 100.
You want to tell the story?
And then somebody that we worked for at that time, I sure will tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that we worked for at that time put the kibosh to it.
Mm-hmm.
Kibosh, right?
Yeah. So someone internally that you knew.
There was a PR person that was the head of PR during our time there. I'm not going to say her name out of respect for wherever she may be at this time. But all of this is verifiable. No, she's still with us.
Okay, take that back.
She's still here. She's not in the upper room. And she called me in because I think the thing sometimes which can be challenging about us, because you have Midwest sensibilities. I'm from the South. We've never met a stranger a day in our lives. And we showed up to BET not really understanding the business aspect of the entertainment business. Mm-hmm. So, we're both moving around in rooms, especially me, like, oh, these are my people. Da, 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 da. Because I was the youngest person at BET at that time. There were a lot of execs that kind of like sheltered me in a lot of ways. So, I thought that was them, looking out for me, being Team Lesh, because wolves.
Mm-hmm.
And she called me in her office and she said, I want to show you something. And I'm showing you this so that you know how you can move, because you need to be moving differently around here. And she shows me an email from the PR people for Maxim Magazine. And they're like, hey, we're interested in having Alesha Reneé as one of our new Hot 100s, And the person that responded to it was like, if they don't want the lead of his series, they can't have Alesha Reneé. Delete this email. Saw it with my own eyes. This isn't conjecture. This isn't and I sat there and I cried. I cried hard. One, because at that time, we talk about, and we've all dipped our toes in various parts of this entertainment industry.
All of them.
As all of them. And it could be really challenging for women. It could be challenging for women of color. It's challenging even for Black men. There isn't any pain quite like when it's your own people that put hurdles on your path. Mm-hmm. And the person who did this at that time, I looked at them like an uncle. Mm. And that would have done so many different things for someone such as myself. During that period, it was only Beyonce and Halle Berry, the only two people that they had in their Maxim Hot 100s. Ooh. And so that would have just done great things visibility-wise for my career. And so seeing that and knowing that he put the stop to it like that to this day. And I don't even think he knows. Well, he knows now.
Oh, he knows now.
If he watches,
he sees this,
and he knows,
he gonna know who he is. Ooh, I say he gonna know who he is
to this day.
He gonna know.
He knows.
He gonna know. I'm gonna say names in the comments below.
That's on you.
Or tell us what you think. Put who do you think she's talking about in the comments below.
But to this day, that hurt me really bad.
No, I could imagine. Yeah. I could imagine. Same thing happened to me at that particular place.
Okay.
I was, my show would come on right after 106. And I would open up with just jokes. The beginning, when I was hosting Hot Wired, it would just be 2 minutes of saying silly shit about video games and gadgets. And then we get into the show. Ellen would be on the treadmill and she would watch 106 in Park and she would learn the new songs and what the kids are dancing to.
Keeping her foot in the streets.
Yeah, but without commercial break, my show would come on right afterwards. And I get a call from Ellen and her producing partner, Jonathan Norman, and saying that Ellen would love for you to come and be a part of the show. And be like a man on the street, like a co-host, kind of that deal.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. And they had to, in fact, they went and called all the comedy clubs to try to get my number. And then they ended up calling.
Tracked you down. They really wanted you.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, this is great. So I tried to work it out with BET saying, hey, I can do both. I can go to California. NBC was willing to play ball. And they were like, nah.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe the words, I could be, this part right here, I'm a little cloudy on exactly what was said, but I think it was something on the lines of, we'll sue him.
Jeez.
Wow.
Like we'll sue Lamorne if that's the case.
What's the perfect temperature for the thermostat to be in at a man's house?
71 degrees.
71?
71.
Because every time you walk in this motherfucker, you turn it to 62.
Bitch, because every time I walk in here, you have it at 78, 80 degrees.
So?
This is not Belize.
It could
Go
be.
back to Belize for a vacation and then come back here, my guy.
You sound like with that
Lamore's
whole
Belizean.
go back to Belize talk. You know what you sound
I said
like?
come back. I said come back. I want you to come
Man,
back.
she's trying to exile you to Belize.
I
know.
know. I want you to come back. For whatever reason, Lamorne's house is never less than 78 degrees. There have been many times where I've come over to help him out with stuff or whatever, like if he's getting ready for like events, and a few people on his glam squad are friends of mine. So I'll come over to hang and kick it, just party. I mean, as soon as I walk in, everybody in the background is drinking. Everyone's guzzling water. Everyone's hanging out by the patio, trying to catch whatever breeze God will, in his mercy,
Let me tell you something.
flow in here, because this man keeps it no less than almost 80 degrees.
Let me explain something to you.
What?
It's Daddy's house.
Take your iron.
It's Daddy's house.
Take your iron.
And let me tell you what happens at Daddy's house. Whatever Daddy says. So if Daddy is got to get ready to go to an event, some sort of gala, something where I have to look glorious and fantastic and feel good. If I got to feel good and sound good and smell good, the temperature got to be right. I can't be out here shivering and walking around with hard nipples and shit.
Take
I can't do that.
your iron peels.
I can't find them.
Thank you. Live in your truth.
I can't find them.
Shit. 71, 72 degrees.
All right, hot flashes.
First of all,
knock it
I'm
off.
on my period as we speak. I am super fertile. I got all of my numbers checked. And that lady said, if a man breathes on me, I'm getting pregnant. So relax.
Shout out Manuel Lewis. Hey, let me send you the address. Come over here and get the breathing.
Relax.
Get the huffing and puffing, young man.
71, 72 degrees.
71, 72 degrees. Okay, that's fair. Just not in this house. Nigga. What's the most unattractive name a guy could have?
Bert. Sorry, go ahead. Jen, you go. You answer, Lesh. Sorry.
Bert.
I would do Bert.
Do you like Bert?
No, I said I would go with Bert.
Oh, you would do a Bert.
No, I agree. Bert.
Oh, Bert is
I'm
the
The
confused.
fuck am I supposed to do with a Bert?
Burt Reynolds? Burt Reynolds?
He was a womanizer and an abuser.
Great
No.
mustache.
Burt Reynolds was a symbol of sex back in the day.
Yeah, he was.
He was street meat.
That man had carpet on his chest.
Korean street meat.
I heard, word on the curb, because I haven't had sex yet with a man that was like hairy on his chest, but I heard hairy men make great lovers. That's word on the curb.
Okay.
What do y'all say?
From all the hairy men Kyle's been with, I can say, but I don't know. I gotta call. I call my friends over at my sister's room in Atlanta. No, it's actually
It's a bar.
It's the name of a gay bar in Atlanta.
It's a gay bar in Atlanta.
We used to go there all the time after. That was the only place we felt safe.
What else?
You got any more questions?
I
Or we
do.
playing the game.
Oh, yeah, let's play a game. Maybe let's play a game.
Okay, Alesha, here's the game. Here's
That is
what
me
you and
being
I
a
are going to do.
sister. Mhm.
Here's what you and I are going to do.
Okay.
Right? Because you have issues dating, but the most important.
I rebuke that.
Okay, well, you have a problem dating.
I rebuke that.
Speed
Dating-
bumps.
Speed bumps.
Thank you.
Yeah, dating is
Phrasing
not
matters.
in it for you.
I rebuke you.
No, in your cards is what I mean.
I rebuke you in Jesus' name.
Okay, in your atmosphere, there's a
am I
lot of
supposed to do with
things.
this?
It has been challenging.
In your atmosphere, there are a lot of things going on. Dating is not one of them. Okay, so
I will punch you in your eye.
okay, that's fine.
He's got two.
So Kyle here though,
Mhm.
Kyle has a dating profile.
hmm
Even though you don't, even though it's bumpy for you dating.
Don't do that.
You give great advice.
Perfect.
You give excellent advice.
I do.
We got to look at Kyle's dating profile.
I've coached y'all through many relationships, both of you.
I
and,
think
and
we're
all
all.
failed. So,
Lies.
I
Not on me.
believe we're on the same dating app, aren't we?
yes.
Well, I'm no longer on it.
You got off.
Yeah, I just kept getting. Raya is not built for anyone who looks like me.
All right. Okay. I mentally meet a lot of black women on there.
This guy
Really?
Yeah.
crushes on Ryan.
You're also young, rich, and famous.
There's no excuses.
I do feel like the analytics score in your favor, although I did get Diplo quite a few times.
Hey, there you go.
He's trying to.
He
He's
did not
trying to
connect
dip.
with me.
No.
And word on the curb, I'm his type. He likes
Whoa.
black girls.
Okay.
It may just not be my turn.
Listen, you got to stop thirsting over these dudes.
I'm not thirsty. I
Yeah.
have a lot of love to give.
You know what's funny though? I feel like
That's
when
what
you're
it is.
not looking is when it happens.
The funny thing is, that's where that's honestly, we're joking here on this podcast. When was the last time that I was like, hook me up with somebody? I haven't said it in a minute.
Mhm.
It's been a while. I mean,
It's been a while.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about it now on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, well, because we're joking, like, and we're talking about it. But I think I'm in a space where, not that I give up, but I just kind of like, I'm just not trying anymore. I'm not even on that app anymore. I let my membership lapse. You know, I'm not on the apps. I'm really just like
roaming these streets, showing a little calf.
I'm loving on me.
Oh, okay.
That's the first time I've done. Like, you used to tell me that all the time. Lesh, just focus on work. Like, don't. And my mom would say that too. Just focus on work. Focus on work. I've been working since I was 14.
Ooh.
So I think I know.
Child labor laws against that.
They were not in my favor growing up. Let me tell you something.
No, because you can't work at a strip club when you're 14.
Well, I was working in the back of the strip club.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Counting the money.
Cleaning.
Oh,
I was a janitor at 14, but not at the at a boxing promotion company. In Texas, you have to apply for like a hardship that allows you to like work.
To be a janitor?
No, to work. To get a work permit, but you just have to keep a certain GPA. So that's what I got at 14. So I think like hearing from you, from mom, from a lot of our family, hell, even our mom. I think your mom is like the first mom to be like, I'm going to pray for you.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't on that main line with the prayers concerning me.
Oh.
Mom is on the main line.
Yeah.
But not about my husband.
Not about your husband.
I've told her as such.
About your health, about your life.
Yeah.
I like though, Alesha, you got your head down, focused on winning.
Right. But right now, here's the thing. Right now, I need you to keep your head down and focus on fixing Kyle's dating profile.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go through some things.
Okay.
About me. In a dating profile, they have little sections. One is about me. The other
Wait,
is...
can we pause here? Am I a good person to do that? Because you guys fixed my dating profile. So...
Yeah, you are. You are. Because Kyle's is... if you've seen Kyle's dating profile, it's literally him in the mirror with the shirt off going like this.
Oh, that ain't it.
No, there's no shirtless pics on there.
No?
No.
Yes, it is. Fucko.
Are
No
there
shirtless.
pictures of you?
Sleeveless. There's one sleeveless. Looking like Vin Diesel out there, just
pointing to the beach. That's that way. The beach.
It's
that way.
I
see what you did there. I see what you did.
So you got to help us fill it out.
Okay.
You got to help us fill it out. Okay. So what should Kyle put in his about me section?
Half Jewish, half Cuban, all man, baby.
Yeah. Is there a word for Cuban Jewish? What is it called?
Cuban Jew.
You just said it.
It's called Cuban Jewish? It's not like a
I don't know.
Cubano? That's not a thing?
Cubano? Yeah, you can make it up.
Yeah. You got to go Cubano. Let these ladies know you're the best of both worlds,
best of
baby.
both worlds. 100% man, baby.
100%.
Kyle, what are you looking for?
Well, it changes. Now that I'm older, I think...
You're 34.
33. Chill.
Excuse me.
33 and 8.
Yeah, 33 and 8.
33 and 8. They're both bright. No, I think it's changed. Like as I gotten older, yeah, you have to be like attracted to the person, but then also you start thinking about like the next chapter in your life, and is that person a right fit for like the visions you have, and the eventually if you want to have kids, which I do, like are they suited to be the mom you want for those kids? So there's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
So top 3 things you guys are looking for.
Loyalty, but as Chris Brown told us,
these hoes
ain't loyal. So you got to find yourself a woman.
Yeah.
Not a
hoe. Not a who?
Not a hoe.
Cool.
That's
so what does that look like for y'all?
Loyalty.
And that's 1.
I like sense of humor. Someone who doesn't take themselves too serious.
2.
I like protection.
We're gonna get to you.
Oh, okay.
2.
Ooh, this is a good one. What did I say already? Loyalty. Sense of humor. I'll go family oriented.
Yeah. L.
Okay. Yeah.
Top 3.
Protection.
Okay. In the form of, because I've never heard a man say that.
Yeah. I want to be, I like being a victim. So like if you watch.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You are not a serious people.
Yeah, if you ever watch horror movies and like the white lady always falling, she's like, no.
I'm trying to find a sister-in-law. Help me.
I'm trying to tell you what I'm looking for, and you over here interrupting me. I'm looking for somebody who's like strong. You know what I'm saying? She like, can she bench press? Yeah. Can it be a lot? Probably.
Vera DeMilo.
Who?
Vera DeMilo.
Who's that?
How dare you?
Who's Vera DeMilo?
How dare you? In Living Color?
She's strong?
Jim Carrey?
Oh, gross.
Beard to Milo?
No. Jim Carrey's ugly in the face for a woman. You put a wig on him, he looked like Jim Carrey with a wig on.
I just meant strong.
No. I need the whole package.
Okay.
And the whole package. I'm talking about wide back. Somebody that's gonna like protect you. When the killer come, all I want to hear in the background is grrr, grrr, and I look up. It's not a pit bull. It's not a wolf. It's my bitch. Ready to beat a nigga up for me. That's what I'm looking for. Ready? Jason Voorhees show up with one of them machetes.
Machetes.
One of them machetes. Yeah.
Machete.
I want her to come in there and block it like this. Ching!
Yeah.
Like Wonder Woman with no
With her
shield. Just bite that shit right off. I need a strong woman.
You are not a serious people.
I'm just saying, she could have a 6-pack or a big belly as long as she's solid. Linebacker type.
You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about the fact that because we've all, expressed the fact that I help you both out in your relationships with give you advice and such. And I'm really glad that you said that ignorant shit that just came out your mouth because then people know you are the problem and not me. Not my advice. It's not me. It's you. No. Because you can lead people to water, but you can't make them drink.
Listen, that is my sentiment exactly.
Yeah.
Because I've tried to lead you to the water.
Lies!
Yes, I have. Emmanuel Lustin, Emmanuel Lewis. I led you to the water, but you can't make her think.
He's had 3 friends. One of them I've worked with, and I think I can say that, and it's still broad. I had the biggest crush on this guy. I'm still good here, right? I get back from working with this guy. I was like, why didn't you tell me about him? He's so funny and charming and cares. He was like, I didn't even think that was your type. And I'm like, why? Because he's safe and sane and funny?
I said, because he's not in the NBA.
I dated one guy who played in the NBA. One.
And that's
Jason Collins?
Who?
No, you just a
And
retired
it was
player.
right when I got to BET, as you do. Like when you're new in the entertainment industry, I'm a tall girl. At that time, only NBA players were shooting their shot because I'm a big girl.
Shoot or shoot.
I did what I was supposed to do. Sat on his face.
Shout out Ricky Davis.
Huh?
Oh, Ricky. Would you go on The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
They don't. They've only had 2 black people, and one they quantified as.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
They did.
You gotta stop.
They don't want us on The Bachelor. They only had Rachel and the other girl's name.
They sound like black women to me.
It's only 2.
Yeah, because it's a white show. Let them have that. We don't need that.
Then what do we get to have? I created Unleash for Love.
There we go. We don't need The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Talk to me, Elle.
We don't need that at all.
What do we need?
We need blackpeoplemeet.com as a dating show.
But I'm not only for black people now. I am a woman of the world.
Right.
I
Go
am
on like Flavor of Love, like Love of Ray J. You should go on like Love of Ray J.
Love of Lesh.
And like compete to get like Ray J's love.
I don't want Ray J.
Ray J be putting people on.
Good for Ray J.
You see what he did?
See what he did for Kim and him.
Yeah.
Kim and him.
Yeah.
You see what he did for Kim and him.
I love you. That's Ray J.
Ray J? I saw
Got an indoor
saw
pool,
the video.
an
Lesh.
outdoor pool.
He got a lot of pools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you guys for participating in another episode of the Morning After. Please slide in Alesha's DMs.
Here, so I don't get fined.
Please give her all of the love that she needs. She loves a solid dick pic.
I don't.
Ball pics. He loves it all. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Click that follow button. Do all those fun things. Go to her. What's your Instagram again? I am Alesha Reneé.
We'll put it right here.
Yeah.
I am Alesha Reneé. Go there. Let her know how you feel. Peace and love.